Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, once again. And I'm on a few hours of sleep, just like yesterday's vlog type of thing. And I think I'm on like 2 hours or 3 hours today. So, I mean, it's a lot better than yesterday where I just stayed up like 25 hours. So we're improving just a little bit. But I wanted to make this video for you guys today to kind of motivate you and give you some inspiration and give you some key insights that I found in life that you don't need to be fully optimized in order to get the things done that need to be done. Like right now, we're waking up at 3 a.m. every day. We're hitting 30 burpees, doing a YouTube video a day, reels, 3 talking stories, and a few other things that are non-negotiable tasks that we have to get done. And it's the challenge my friend and I are doing. And whoever loses, whoever fails the challenge, has to sleep on a sidewalk. Now, not just any sidewalk, a sidewalk in Bangkok. So we're gonna be cuddling up next to a homeless person if we lose, and you know me, I never lose, I only learn. But yeah, I'm not gonna fail the challenge, so we're gonna do this for a lifetime. But yeah, you don't need to be fully optimized, you don't need to be 100% at your peak capacity in order to achieve your goals and dreams. But what you do need to find is more reasons to wake up and less reasons and excuses to sleep more and to fully optimize. Because when you're fully optimized, you still might not even do the things that need to be done in order to move the needle towards your goals. You just need to find a deeper why on why you should get up earlier, stay up later, and just do more. Because the only reason most people feel tired and they feel lazy, unmotivated, undisciplined is because they're affected by the negativity in their life, and they let that negativity drain their energy, drain their motivation, ultimately bring them down in their frequency. But if you cut off the negativity and you only embrace the positivity in your life, you'll be able to do a lot more. And once you're able to flip your mindset from like, okay, I'm doing a little bit too much, I'm overworking myself, I'm gonna get burned out, and you switch that mindset into, what if I can do more? What if I can do this? What if I can do that? What if I can stay up till 12 a.m. taking sales calls and then wake up at 3 a.m. and take even more sales calls? What if that was your mindset? You would be unstoppable. And if you just cut out the limitations, you broke the limiting beliefs, you would only see then what's actually possible in your life. Now, I'm not saying to stay up all night, every night, to get 1 hour of sleep every night. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you stay up a few nights, it's no problem. As long as you don't give into the negativity, you keep that positive mental attitude, you can make it through any tough time, any lack of sleep. You can easily get through it, break past the barriers, and get to where you want to go. And another very important thing when you're not really sleeping that much, when you're not fully optimized, is to keep your test up, especially if you're a guy watching this. Your test is pretty much your motivation. It's your factor into pushing through the very rough times. So to combat this, when you're not sleeping that much, of course your test is going to drop down just a bit. So you need to be eating a lot more high test foods. Now what that includes is basically eggs, steak, oysters, pineapple, just stuff that keeps the test high. So that way your test is dropping when you're in a lack of sleep, but it's raised back up to the median when you're eating these high test foods. And I mean, that's still not going to fully optimize you, but as long as you have a deeper why and you don't give into the negativity, you can still do the things that need to be done for the day ahead. And what stuff you need to do during the day depends on like what your goals actually are. Like for me right now, I want to make money with sales. I want to grow my YouTube account, my Instagram account. So each task, the non-negotiable tasks that my friend and I have incorporated for the day, they're all for a reason. They're not just purposeless tasks that just are meaningless. They each have a meaning to move the needle forward in each avenue of our lives. So make sure that whatever you're doing for the day has a purpose behind it and is moving the needle forward towards the goals or dreams that you have in mind for yourself. Because otherwise, I mean, self-improvement, it's a very good thing. It's a very great thing to do. It's a very good endeavor to go down to improve your life. But if you're moving the needle just for the heck of it and you don't know what you're doing it for or why you're doing it in the first place, then you're not going to move the needle anywhere. You're just like a boat in the ocean, just floating around, drifting away, and you're either going to crash on a rocky shore or sink. So first off, you need to find out what you truly want and like what goals you actually have. And that means just sitting down with yourself, asking yourself what you truly enjoy, what you don't want in life, and then just reversing those things that you don't want into the things that you do want. So like for me, I didn't want to go to the 9 to 5. I didn't want to go to university. I wanted to travel the world, make money online. So just being able to grow my YouTube, my Instagram, taking sales calls, scaling my income to 100K a month, that's my main goal right now. So just focusing on each one of those things each and every day will move the needle forward into each of those different categories. Now, of course, you don't want to have too many things you're focused on. You want to have like maybe 3 to 4 things max that you're focusing on each and every day, or your focus will be spread thin and you won't have the capacity to focus and build up the things that you truly want in life. Another very important thing is you want to surround yourself with people who aren't bringing in this negativity in your life. Like for me, I had to cut out a lot of people that were bringing me down and trying to chain me back to my old vices, my old ways of life. And I had to surround myself with new people who had the frequency that I wanted to be around and that would bring my positivity up and my energy up. Like the friends I'm hanging around right now, some of them are making 10K a day, some are making 100K a day. And that's a very good environment to be in, because me getting to 100K a month, that'll ultimately depend on the network and the people I'm around. Because if I was around people making 1,000 a month, 2,000 a month, or maybe not even making anything at all, then I wouldn't see like what's actually possible, and my mindset would be very limited and my horizons would be capped, because I wouldn't even think it would be possible in the first place. But after seeing it actually being done by my friends I'm hanging with now, my horizons are expanded and I can see what's actually possible. So you need to surround yourself with people who are levels above you, so that way you can reach the next level yourself and get to that next level of reality that you want to get to. Because if you're always in your hometown, always surrounded by the same people who are holding you back, you're never gonna get anywhere in life. And I mean, you might, but I mean, it'll be a lot harder than positioning yourself in a place where you're pretty much guaranteed for success. Like for example, when I wanted to make 10,000 a month online with remote sales, if I stayed in Newnan, Georgia, which was my hometown, I would have never made it, or it would have taken me a lot longer than it has. But moving out to Bangkok, Thailand with only $1,500 to my name and just putting everything on the line, burning the boats, and just promising myself I would make it no matter what. I wouldn't go home until I turned from a pawn into a king, and surrounding myself with the people already making 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month online. Then I would fast track my progress, learn from the people around me, and incorporate the knowledge that I learned from them into my own life, so that way I can use that knowledge for myself to speed up the process to my goals. So to optimize and to easily get to your goals and not letting sleep, your diet, or friends hold you back, it just determines on finding out your deeper why, what you want, and how to actually get there. And once you do that, sleep won't matter, your diet won't matter, your friends won't matter. Once you find your why, your friend group, the new network that you need, and the non-negotiable tasks that you need to set up for yourself, success will be right around the corner. So, I mean, if you do want to make 10,000 a month, it's very easily done, especially after seeing it so many times out here in Thailand, Dubai, Malaysia, seeing all these people already make it online. Going back to Newnan, Georgia would be a game changer. Like, it would be going back to level 0. So that's why I'm not gonna go back to Newnan for a good amount of time until I make it to at least 100K a month, because I don't wanna surround myself with the old people that were holding me back. I don't wanna go back to my old vices, my old way of life. I wanna keep leveling up until I've maxed out the stats, and then I'll go back a king. Because whenever you leave your hometown, whenever you go out on an adventure and you try to go see out like what's actually out there in life, you need to be able to go from a pawn to a king, and then ultimately level up until you max out your stats, and then go back home a king, buy a Lamborghini, drive around the blocks, say what's up to your old friends, and hopefully motivate them. But you're not gonna motivate everyone. Everyone's gonna be like, that guy just scammed everyone. that guy just got really lucky. That's what a lot of people will think. But at least you'll know deep down inside yourself that, I mean, you took the risk, you took action, you did what it took, and you did what they didn't want to do. So ignore the haters, ignore the people just preying on your downfall, because you have these new friends, this new network that already made it with you. And they're gonna be at the top with you, because they say it's lonely at the bottom and lonely at the top. But if you surround yourself with the right people on the way up to the top, then you'll be at the top with a lot of good friends that you can call your brothers, and you'll be able to see what reality is really like. Like right now we're in Koh Samui, but I met all my friends back in Bangkok when I first came here. We all were at the same kind of level, and now that we've all leveled up at the exact same time, we're all really good friends, and it's a very good story to have. So that way, whenever I grow up, and have kids, grandkids, I'm able to tell them that I took the risk on life. I took action, I moved to a foreign city with barely anything saved, and I made it happen. And this is a very important question you need to ask yourself. When you have kids, grandkids, will you be the type of person, the type of father, the type of grandfather that they'll look up to? Or try to be the opposite of you? Because if you're just doing drugs, partying, and doing nothing with your life right now, and you just get trapped in a 9-to-5 working that corporate job for the rest of your life, your kids won't look up to you that much, because I mean, you're able to provide food, shelter, but you're not able to show them what life can actually be like. So do you want to be the type of guy that will be able to motivate and inspire your kids? Or do you want to be the type of father that just provides the basic needs and then leave them in the scarcity mindset for the rest of your life? Like, do you want to inspire and motivate your kids, or do you just want to be the type of guy that is just like, oh, that's my dad. He's pretty cool. He watches sports. He drinks every night. Or do you want to be the type of dad where your kids are like, wow, yeah, my dad went on this adventure, made a lot of friends, he barely made it. He went to everywhere around the world. He has a supercar. Yeah, my dad has a Lambo. He has a big villa. He has houses all around the world. He has $1 million in assets. Like, what type of guy do you want to be? It's a pretty easy choice, especially in my opinion, but it just determines on who you are. If you just want to be mediocre, complacent, comfortable with the life you have now, or do you want to go out, seek adventure, and see what the world has to offer? It's up to you. I know what I want. I don't know what you want. It just determines on what type of man you want to be. So with that being said, guys, about to go swimming, about to go eat a lot of eggs and bacon to refuel the test, get the energy levels up, the frequency maxed out, and then we'll go about the rest of your day. And tomorrow, I have a very fire video for you guys. I'm gonna get a lot of sleep tonight, so I'll show you guys what the nightlife is in Koh Samui tomorrow. So with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys tomorrow.